somewhere between a phone call about falling snow and a variety show table that produced enough unfiltered laughter to become a meme about catching a cold, Chinese entertainment delivered the same message twice in one day. The moments people can't stop replaying aren't the ones you see first. They're the ones you hear. Rabbit News Hallyu caught both Tian Xiwei and Wang Anyu laughing so hard on Busy Treasure Hunt 2 that fans joked their exposed teeth were about to catch a cold, and Zhang Linghe and Wang Churan turning a single phone call into the most discussed scene this second too much has produced all season, and the overlap between them isn't really a coincidence of timing. Here's what actually happened. On July 27, two completely unrelated corners of the industry, a Mango TV treasure hunting variety show and a period drama built around a broken family, each produced a viral clip running on the exact same mechanism, sound arriving before image, and doing more work than the image ever could. Most coverage treated these as two unrelated trending topics that happened to land on the same day. Almost nobody connected the production choice sitting underneath both of them. And that choice says more about where C-ent is heading this year than either story does on its own. Start with the laughter, since it's the louder half of the story. Busy Treasure Hunt 2 runs on a rotating cast of nearly a dozen regulars, with Tian Xiwei and Wang Anyu appearing often enough to be treated as anchors of the format. Wang Anyu, self-cast in the role of Director Wang, opened 2 treasure chests in 10 minutes and cleared 40 yuan in-game currency, then read an English packaging clue fast enough that the show's own director praised his problem-solving speed on air. Paired with Huang Zihongfan, he ended up on the winning side of the season's highest golden shovel count, the first duo this season to clear the Treasure 2 challenge outright. Tian Xiwei, in the same stretch, worked through a puzzle involving 125 items and 4 category icons, staying composed enough to ad-lib the line, "I don't have enough hands to hold everything," which earned her an on-air genius from the show's producer. She's also had 2 other drama and variety credits land well this year, each pulling more than 10,000 views across platforms, putting her at the top of a ranking of the season's leading actresses and earning her a Best Actress nomination at the Busan Asia Content Awards, where she won Most Popular Actress. None of that is what actually trended, though. What spread was the two of them laughing at full volume for stretches long enough that clip accounts turned it into a running joke about dental exposure. The commentary underneath it followed a consistent pattern, 2 performers usually described in press coverage as polished and camera-ready, caught being loud, goofy, and completely unguarded on camera. That gap between expected image and actual behavior is exactly why the clips traveled. Viewers weren't laughing at a scripted joke. They were reacting to the sound of 2 people losing composure in real time, and that sound spread faster than any single frame of the footage did. Now put that next to a scene built on the opposite instinct entirely. In this second too much, Ren Susu, played by Wang Churan, calls Murong Qingyi, played by Zhang Linghe, during a snowfall. He tells her he can't see the snow from where he is. She holds the phone out her window so he can listen to it instead. When he says the sound of falling snow reminds him of her voice, she asks what that's supposed to mean. "I'm saying I miss you," he answers, and on the other end of the line, she starts crying before he even finishes the sentence. Here's the detail that got picked apart frame by frame afterward: nothing touches. No embrace, no shared camera frame, not even eye contact, just his throat moving slightly as he closes his eyes to listen, and the corner of her mouth lifting right before the tears start. 2 actors delivered one of the most emotionally loaded scenes the show has produced through breathing and vocal tone alone, on a single episode per week release schedule that's already testing viewers' patience. The reaction was direct. Plenty of viewers said one episode wasn't enough, and several admitted to replaying the call on its own just to hear it again while waiting for the next drop. But the biggest clue in any of this isn't the phone call, and it isn't the laughter either. It's what shows up once you notice both stories were built, in 2 completely different genres, around the same absence of visual spectacle. Look at it from a production standpoint and the pattern gets sharper. Variety editors increasingly build highlight reels around audio peaks, a laugh, a gasp, a line delivered with unexpected timing, because moments like that clip cleanly and travel further on short video platforms than a wide establishing shot ever will. Drama writers appear to be leaning in the same direction from the opposite end of the process. Instead of staging a reunion or a face-to-face confession, this second too much chose a phone call specifically, in a scene where nothing visual could carry the weight. That reads less like a budget shortcut and more like a deliberate bet that restraint plays stronger than spectacle, and on this week's numbers, that bet paid off. There's a career angle sitting underneath that bet, too. An actor who can carry a scene through breath control and vocal micro-adjustment alone, with no blocking or physical staging to lean on, is demonstrating a specific kind of range, the kind that's harder to fake and harder to write off as clever editing. For Zhang Linghe, whose July has otherwise been full of lighter, more visible moments, that scene functions as a counterweight. It's the serious credential sitting next to the comic relief he's been generating everywhere else this week. And the comic relief has been doing plenty of work on its own, through the exact same channel. The week the snow call trended, Myolie Wu, who plays the drama's antagonist mother Cheng Jinji, posted that she wanted to jump into the screen, grab Cheng Jinji's whip, and cover her mouth, a joking way of distancing herself from her own character's cruelty. When Zhang Linghe later posted his character's line about never being treated like real family, Myolie Wu followed up in the comments with a mock legal disclaimer: the above is Cheng Jinji's personal behavior and has nothing to do with Myolie Wu. Zhang Linghe's entire reply was 4 words, "Everyone understands already," and that exchange trended nearly as hard as the storyline it was diffusing. A day earlier, during a cast team-building livestream, Xinbo asked castmates for dinner suggestions, and Zhang Linghe answered with a single word, "Xiaolong Babo," stacking 3 references into it at once: Xinbo's own nickname, a scene where his character intercepts his on-screen brother's steamed bun to test it for poison, and his real hometown specialty from Wuxi. Castmate Churan piled on immediately, and the comment section turned into something closer to a group chat between siblings than a promotional live stream. None of those exchanges involved a single image worth screenshotting on its own. They spread because of what was said, not what was shown, the same underlying mechanic driving the snow call and the teeth meme, just running through comedy instead of drama. Which is where the pattern stops looking like a coincidence and starts looking like a preference. For separate viral moments, 2 shows, 2 genres, and not one of them depended on a flattering camera angle, a styling choice, or a visual reveal. Every one of them traveled because of a sound, a laugh, a whispered line, a one-word joke, a mock-serious comment reply. In an industry that has spent years optimizing for the perfect thumbnail frame, the biggest wins this week came from audio that could have trended with the video muted. That's not a small shift if it holds. C-ent's international growth has leaned heavily on visual export, stills, posters, styling breakdowns, red carpet arrivals built for algorithms that reward images first. If verbal and vocal authenticity keeps outperforming polished visuals the way it did this week, that could change what gets prioritized in editing rooms and press strategy going forward, with less weight on the perfect frame and more on capturing the unscripted second before or after it. It would also help explain why international audiences, watching with subtitles and no shared language, are gravitating toward tone and delivery over dialogue they can't always follow line for line. None of this means image stops mattering, and nobody involved has suggested as much. What the evidence actually supports is narrower, on a single day, across 2 unrelated productions. The content that traveled furthest happened to be the content built around listening rather than looking. Whether that becomes a lasting strategy across the industry or just a good week for 4 performers is something only the next few releases will confirm. If you like entertainment stories that go further than the headline, the kind that catch the quiet signal most coverage skips right past, Rabbit News Hallyu is built for exactly that. Subscribe if you want analysis, not just news.